Hola, bonjour, merhaba, konnichi, wagwan. Hello. You know who it is, people? It's Arsenal's realist. It's your Don. It's your boy. I hope everybody's good. Big up everybody in the chat as well. But boy, let's flick through a few. I've got a little few things prepared, but obviously, people, there's no point. I'm not going to do what I'm not going to jump on the general trend and start just talking all the nonsense. People, Arsenal's in a bad way. We've seen it coming for a long while, so I'm going to reiterate that and show you a little prepared few bits and bobs I've got. Good evening. Big up, man. Like Total Football Nige. Please drop a like and support in the channel. Trust me, bruv. Support the channel. Hit the like. My Donny. AR is the best. Daniel, nice to see you on the Don Denny channel. AR. Yeah. Always stopping at Den's when I see him. Drop a like. Say wagwan. Do you know what I'm saying? But that's why I stopped with Instagram today. I put a little post out and I said, so I asked people to hit the like. And I had 4 likes. I asked. Bruv, 200 people viewed my thing. And only 2 people hit the like. So it's like, I'm not wasting my time with the banter platform, bro. You get me? Everyone's watching, but no one's hitting the thing and supporting. And then you look at a donut post from someone else trying to sell a t-shirt or saying out, it gets 68,000. It's ridiculous. I read this already, stay fresh. I see what you're saying. Martinelli's time will come right now, bro. The situation we're in, such a strained process. You know how it is. It's like, you're always wanting that little bit more from someone before they're not ready. So we will stress the fact, we want Martinelli to be bang on right now because we need it. The same as Ramsey. Some people said Oxlade-Chamberlain, not me, but I'm just saying we want these people to reach a certain level before because we're such in need. So by the time Ramsey does reach his kind of peak and this and that, the discomfort, the bandwagon, everything's already set. So it's like they're going. Do you know what I'm saying? But big up all Dons in the chat and that. Hello? Where is Olatunji at, bro? I know he's about. I know my Don's about in the chat. But I've got a few little bits and bobs prepared for you that I'm going to start. I've got to come up with some new ideas. My brain ain't been in the right space lately. Arsenal on a banter thing, but anyway, like I said, let's take a little look at my... like I said, the story's clear to see for us. So it's easy to over-elaborate. It's easy for people to pop up now and say, we need to unite. Let's not say Kroenke out. What we need to do is ask him to be nice about it and maybe leave and sell and do that. Either way, the end goal is the same. We need you to leave. Let's not get caught up in the bit in the middle, because the bit in the middle is where all the views, the hype, and the this is. And Van Persie left. No one wanted to take note. He said, lack of ambition. Obviously, the time's going to come. Yeah, NASRI, cliche. Sanchez is a bit different, but ultimately the goal is a lack of ambition. So, with that said, let me introduce you to a little person I like to call Arsenal's tree list.
Hola, bonjour, merhaba, konnichi, wagwan, hello. You know who it is, people. It's Arsenal's realist. This is your boy. I want to thank you all for being here. And where is here? Here is YouTube. The place, the platform for opinions of anyone's opinion. Not professional, flip-flop, out bandwagon person, someone who genuinely supports Arsenal. You can be anyone. And I have mentioned people, the Van Persies. They mentioned it. Why did they leave? Lack of ambition. PIREZ has mentioned it throughout the years. Everyone leaves slowly. They have a little murmur. Yeah, the Walcotts, the Oxlades, the Rambos. Everyone says their little bit. Why did A.SANCHEZ feel he needed to move on? All these little things. People murmur the truth. But you know what? Another person's come out. Once again, it's not Vieria, it's not Roy Keane, it's not Gary Neville, it's not Jamie Carragher, it's not Robert Pires, it's not Thierry Henry, it's not the billions of people I've shown you throughout. But it is none other than the CBE, the DL in the English Premier League pundit. He's a retired English Premier League duppy man, as explained. CBE, DL, played as a striker. Alan Shearer, CBE, DL, is an English football pundit and retired football player who played as a striker, widely regarded as one of the best strikers of his generation and one of the greatest players in the history of the Premier League. He is the Premier League's record goal scorer. So, when a man like that's giving his opinion, you think, do you know what? Maybe there's something to it. Maybe there's a little bit of validity. Maybe it's not just a brother with a mop on his head. Maybe there's more more to it than 5, 6, 7 to 10 fans always say out to a manager, screaming we want change, but no change happens. Maybe there's a solution to this. Let's see what Alan Shearer says. I'm going to read you. Listen. Alan Shearer done this report after we lose to Everton. But here's one a few months ago, and this is what happens when we don't pay attention to people telling the truth. When we don't pay attention when Sanchez is Robin Van Persie's are going, we're buying. When we just look at our team, you say, do you know what? Xhaka, El Neni, David Luiz, Willian, Soares. It's not good enough. One season, yeah? Outfield season. You just buy Peter Cech, no players. What do you expect? Leicester win the league. All these little signs. But in June, Alan Shearer did say, Alan Shearer told Arsenal and Mikel Arteta needs substantial backing in the transfer market if he's to turn things around in the Emirates. The Gunners have struggled since the Premier League season resumed last week, losing to both Manchester City and Brighton to slip to 10th in the table, 11 points from below 4th place Chelsea. So this is Alan Shearer, one of the people and one of the examples I'm showing you. He showed us when he was 10th. You need backing. You need backing. This has happened year after year after year. So do you know what? That was in June. And he said it. Arsenal look destined to miss out on Champions League qualifications for another season. Shearer says Arteta needs to be back with transfer signings. So that's a professional top goal scorer in the Premier League calling it. I don't think you're going to qualify for the Champions League. I don't think you're going to move forward. He needs backing. Then we fast forward to Shearer's next statement he does, and that's after the Everton game. Yeah, we lose 2-1. This is, look, Aubameyang scores an own goal. Xhaka gets the red. Pepe gets the red. Gabriel Magalhaes gets the red. Rob Holding scores an own goal. Now, do you see what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff that's...
It's live, Paul. It's live other than a concert from Craig David in 1999, blood.
There's a lot of contributing factors to say it's deeper than just saying to a manager. But...
when are you going to start selling your merchandise? Daniel, we need to get back up to the track, blood. Man was on 4,000, 5,000, about to hit 10,000. That's when we start thinking about things. But... yeah, all in good time, you get me? I heard that. I wear a chest, ha ha ha. Andrew Placer says, anyone heard the rumour saying Arteta is going to get financial backing in January? Bro, he better get backing in January, 20 billion years later. But let's carry on. Bowl selector, Craig David.
Shearer goes on to say, after we lose against Everton, again, he's warned us, I told you, Arsenal must seriously back Mikel Arteta in the transfer market or get used to being mediocre. Now, there's some people saying, no, The whole point is we bought Saliba for Unai Emery. He didn't even get him, bro. He's just a player of the squad. Now Arteta's here. What's going on? It's not the manager, it's the position. It's like the Game of Thrones. That chair is compromised. That manager's position is compromised. So us keep saying, don't back this manager, back the next one, or do this, or do it. It doesn't matter. We need to back Arsenal, people, and stop blaming the manager. And we need to look on the pitch and not see David Luiz, Willian, Soares. And
This is a promoted advertisement from Arsenal's Realist. Please like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Wagwan.
then Socrates, Mustafi, Xhaka's, El Nenis, and then we say, do you know what? Then it ends up we're relying on Saka's, Willocks, Nketiah's, and then, yeah, we got one or two, you can say, Aubameyang does a thing here and there, this and that, but when you look at it, the team ain't there. Simple as that. That's my honest opinion. But we move on. Shearer says, Arsenal must seriously back Arteta in the transfer market or get used to being mediocre. Unless Arsenal seriously back boss Mikel Arteta in the transfer market, then they will have to get used to being mediocre. I'm sure he knew what he was walking into when he joined the club last December. How could he not? Given none of these problems are seen are anything new at Arsenal. But what a job he has now to turn the tide. It's still far too early to be talking about his future, and it's going to take a fair while to sort the club out. There's no chance.
Kyle, to the comment you just read, blood, this is the thing in life. I learned this. Like I said, I've done the knowledge. You don't type it up. Don't just, like, when you look into the knowledge, it's not a madness, but it will restructure your brain and the way your brain moves. And fucking, bruv, when you do stuff, you do it to the best of your ability in the hope maybe you get as lucky as you get and something gets noticed. You don't do it the other way around. Dash shit out to do it. Do you know what? Whether no one sees it or not, bruv, we're here and we've all met each other through it, and it is what it is. It will only get better, the videos and the structure. It's the time frame. Bullet. Let's carry on.
Of them making the Champions League spots now, and even the Europa League looks a struggle. But before we can start to look at bringing in players, there are
Isco, you know, Josh. Isco, are you sure? Is that article from 7 years ago, though? Is it from 7 years ago or today? Sorry, let me carry on.
There are a number of contract situations that desperately need sorting out. First is the striker, Pierre.
By the way, let me just talk you through this video a little bit so we can understand what's going on. I'm going to let it play. A little while back, Alan Shearer, man like Alan Shearer, the Newcastle G, didn't need to celebrate and all that, just stuck his hand up, yeah? He actually said, look, they're not going to get into Champions League football. They're going to struggle in the Europa League, and ultimately they're going to collapse on that pitch if they don't back Arteta. This is before he got just Partey. The way he explained it, our weakness is all over the pitch. What's going to happen is we're going to end up going down, and he even said they could be in a relegation fight. So this is the next bit of the video. What you're going to see is him explaining the problems we were in, and then they solving them problems. But them problems being Aubameyang's long contract, or needs a contract, needs the money, fucking the Ozil situation, Saka wanted the contract, this and that. So we do all of that. That's called maintaining, self-sustaining. Aubameyang's not new, Saka's not new. These are things that should be going on in the back doors, in the back rooms, without us even knowing, no problem. But that's not what's happening. So we're going to see Alan Shearer, he's warning us about the process, what we was going through. And ultimately, where do we end up? But let's carry on.
Emre Aubameyang. The forward is going to be looking at the situation and wondering whether Arsenal can compete with the best over the next couple of years. Well, on the evidence we have seen, that's absolutely not. They also know that he and his agent will be saying to the club, if you're so desperate for me to stay, then you have to make me the highest earner. But there is no way that this is the current climate of Arsenal going to give him the reported 350 a week Mesut Ozil is on. And
no way,
judgment, giving all that money to the German looks now. He was left out of a 20-man squad for the return against Man City for tactical reasons, then wasn't deemed good enough to play at Brighton. I really don't know how and why he was given the contract in 2018, and former manager Arsene Wenger has to shoulder some of the blame. I remember, this all comes down to a you can say mismanagement, it's mis-ownership, because I tell you now, Sanchez wanted to leave because we're not going nowhere, just like Van Persie. When Van Persie left, we didn't really have players for it to have a knock-on effect, because they just said, we're going to put Wilshere in the middle, we're going to slap fucking Walcott up front. So they kind of had a place for everyone. But when a top man leaves and they're saying there's no place no more, this club's dead, we're not going to win nothing, with Sanchez.
I've just seen in the comment section, KL's comment, I read Bellerin at 22 million to Barcelona. And the thing that worries me about all these kind of links is I have never, ever been filled with confidence and seen, for instance, we sell Martinez, the money's used directly. We sell Iwobi, the money gets used, regurgitated properly. We sell players, and it seems to be a stalling process, and then we end up buying something that we apparently can't afford, and we need to pay off like Pepe did. So, however, replacing people who we would call as deadwood, or people who's not quite wants to be here in the future, we want to sell them. In an ideal club, yeah, you do. You just want to sell them and move on. But there's a problem. Something fishy is going on at Arsenal, because I believe the money's getting ciphered out, the big money. It's all about the money, and that has to equate to what we're seeing on this pitch, man. I don't know how people can be screaming there's anything to cheer about, anything to be filled with confidence when it comes to what poor Arteta and this team, and poor any manager. When you look at it, if no one's allowed to build and evolve this team, I do not want to be looking at a team, a bench on nothing. David Luiz, Mustafi, Xhaka, Willian, Soares. Come on, people. But let's carry on.
Just basically did. He knew what was cutting on. He wanted to pee, but he left. He thought he was good. He wasn't. But that was a Wenger and Arsenal thing. People, the battery on the camera just died. But let me carry on from where I was. Basically, some of the blame of the Ozil situation, the Wenger thing, I'm talking about. Van Persie goes because there's no ambition and there's nothing he can see in his future. We fast forward. Sanchez, the same scenario. He wants to go because he can't see nothing in the future. And the common thing said by most fans and a lot of pundits even and everyone, listen, ultimately, when a player wants to go, he's going to go. There's nothing you can do. His contract's going to run out. It's either that or he's going to walk out. He's going to go on a freebie. And that is true in the moment. On the day, what can you do on the day when Ashley Cole turns around and says, I'm going, there's no ambition? What can you do on the day when Van Persie says, there's no ambition, I'm leaving, he goes and wins the league? What can you do when Sanchez says it on the day? There's nothing you can do on the day, but that's the whole point of the bigger picture. And instead of keep blaming the player, blaming the manager, Because people are saying, or blaming the manager, should I say, because there's a common little theme out there that is the fans and their opinion and what they say doesn't affect the team and it doesn't affect nothing. Are you not mad? That's the biggest spin doctor thing I've heard. Of course it does, and I'll tell you why. Because why do you think they gave Ozil $350 a week? Why do you think Wenger got, and Kroenke and everyone fucking felt they had to do that? That's fan communication. We can't lose Sanchez and Ozil to United. We've been sucked for Van Persie. We're getting sucked for every player along the way. Anyone who wants our players, they take him. Couldn't even get Fabregas back properly. We lost him anyway. But that was communication to the fans. We've got to keep him, make him happy, yeah? We'll sell, get rid of Sanchez, let him go, but bruv, we'll give this geezer $350 a week, yeah? So if we keep doing this and not highlighting the truth, we're going to keep finding ourselves.
Big up yourself, Carl, KL, Daniel Nemeth, K9 Cooler, Andrew, Unthanked Players Toe. Big up Gooner for life as well, of course. Professor Loveform. What's that? Oh, PIREZ. I thought I've got your name mixed up there. PIREZ, Gooner for life. Big up everybody in the chat. Thank you very much. Bang the like, subscribe. Most importantly, share, blood. Of course, the GoFundMe's in the link, but we won't talk about that, blood. At least, man, they're making Arteta out tops. You feel me?
I was in positions like the Ozil scenario. You can blame Wenger, you can blame this and that, that and this. The ultimate truth is the Arsenal Foundation is trying to save money and not spend it in certain areas, which then whoever is in that managerial seat, the Game of Thrones, yeah, the chair, the throne.
The throne. But I just saw a comment, and for everyone else, at the end of this video, if you want, I'll let this whole video play once again, start to finish, so you can have a look, listen to it without it cutting in and out. But if you can see here in the background above my head, that's a little coffee machine from eBay, as you can see there. There's a little mini capsule next to it. Follow the arrow. That is the mini capsule. That is a dirty tea towel. That is a brand new mug of tea. But anyway, there's a comment, and the comment that I've seen is from Tom Bacon. I feel like the players have taken over the dressing room. They have done for some time now, I think. Do you know what, Tom? There's no way. This is what people say, oh, I'm cocky or I'm this, I'm that. There's no way we can prove it, this and that. But do you know what, blood? I would bet my bottom ball bag that you're 100% billion right. Do you know there's some things that you just know, but you can't turn around and say it in this modern day social world, because people are like, oh my God, where's your evidence? But back in the Viking days, man will know just from the feeling that, blood, this person's on a bullshit thing. So you're right, Tom, they've given up. And what we can't say is what's the reason for this? Have they given up? Is it to do with Arteta? Are they on the same page as us? Like, fuck this system, bro. We was all promised things. We don't know that reason, but we can clearly see the Passione has gone. Emery had it for 22 games. And to be honest, maybe they didn't lose the passion all over and all round. It come on that Baku day. But to be honest with you, we're going to be absolutely crazy, deluded. Absolutely, we must be walking down a fucking shit path to not believe that the fans, the AFTV huge fan base and every other fan on the media and all of this big thing is not having an impact. What impact? That's not for me to say right now in this second. But let me carry on. Bullet.
Yeah, it's going to be under attack, trying to save money, do this and that, and they're going to find themselves in situations where they're trying to please the fans. That's
AI. Have you seen the 90s pop group called Spin Doctor? No, bruv. I'll watch it though, bruv. It's a Spin Doctor thing, isn't it? Spin Doctor. Wow, great band. Two Princes. Very true. And people kind of gonna cat Spin Doctor. See what I'm saying? People's gonna cat thing. I don't care if it's from the 19 whenevers, bruv. They're catting, man. Let's carry on though. Big up Professor Loveform and everyone in the chat.
the communication we're getting from that, and that's the truth. So yeah, it was Wenger's fault. Yeah, it is Kroenke's fault. Yeah, it is. But how long are we going to stand for it then? How long are we going to keep going for? Listen, at the end of the day, you can blame anyone you want. David Luiz, Willian, all these players now, you're looking at it. We've got players that don't want ambition. We've got players that don't listen. Let me carry on with the Shearer talk, Ralph. So while their star player is looking increasingly unlikely to sign, they are also in real danger of losing some of their best young talent, having let them run their deals down. Bukayo Saka has had a good breakthrough season, but his contract expires next summer and the club are yet to tie him to a new one. But none of this is new for Arsenal. It's been going on for far too long now. In terms of the 2-1 defeat to Brighton, it was another case of Groundhog Day. I've lost count of how many times we say the same thing about them. It was a wonderful goal from Nicolas Pepe, and with 20 minutes to go, they had to just sit tight, do the hard bits and grind out a 1-0 win. But as ever, the Arsenal, as expected, they do the opposite. And I'm ending it with the Shearer speech with this. He heard Arteta say, if they don't spend, then they will not move forward. I'm sure he knows what he needs. But he's going to need substantial backing just to ensure they don't stand still and move even further away from the top teams. If he's not given the money to spend, I find it very hard to see Arsenal closing the gap at any time soon.
Now, boys, ladies and gentlemen, everybody, that statement's there. We're going to look into that. But Andrew, Unthunked Plays Toast, says Emery was doing better with the same players. We've actually added 2 better players, meaning that's obviously Partey and Gabriel. We've added 2 better players since Emery and Gabriel. Oh, yeah, he said it. Gabriel and Partey, and still doing worse. Proves players are not worth it. Now, the thing is, Andrew, you're spot on, bro. And what do we expect? Let's be real. Let's look at, if we was to rewind now and go Emery's first week in his career, this would have been, as a manager, first team manager, this would have been 2 months after a knee injury, because that's what happened in Emery's career. He went from a player to a manager overnight, basically. The team said they didn't have the money where he was at, and they said, you know what, it looks like the benefit to get Unai Emery in as manager is he knows the team. They got him in as manager just like that. His knee recovered halfway, couldn't play again. And that's what he monopolised the team around. Unity. He said, we know each other. We haven't got money like we have around us. But what we're going to do is monopolise every single person and utilise every attribute and play as a team and be strong. Famously, he was known for being able to choose a team by the flick of a coin or the roll of a dice, picking each number because he had the trust and the faith in each player. And then that got spin doctored eventually when he come to Arsenal. And they're saying, bro, what kind of a man will flick a thing to pick a team? It's an analogy and a saying, and it's a morale building thing he's talking about, but it gets spun on a spin doctor thing out of proportion. So the whole point is Emery's a better manager because he's not a week in. He's 20 years in. Now, Arteta's a week in. Well, 12, 13, 14 games in. So Andrew's absolutely right. What else do we expect? Now we look at this comment you see on the screen. I heard Arteta say if they don't spend, then they will not move forward. I'm sure he knows what he needs, but he is not going to... Basically, look, bruv, he's going to need substantial backing just to ensure they don't stand still and move even further away from the top teams. If he's not given the money to spend, I find it very hard to see Arsenal closing the gap any time soon. And that's Alan Shearer saying that. So then we fast forward to now. One thing I said wrong, I just noticed I just said Everton. This was after Brighton, but now when we fast forward to Everton and everything, Alan Shearer's prophecies come true. We're going to do a video soon about what he's saying now, but I'm waiting for things to actually regurgitate and let a few things happen, because there's going to be a lot coming out with Arsenal now, because it's the clickbait head title for every fucking person. Have you ever seen me once put on my videos, Arteta out, Emery out, Wenger out, out? Have you ever seen me go for clickbait stuff, bro? I think about what I'm writing and this and that. I don't even like writing certain things. I can get views. I can get this. I can get that. Trust me. But either way, that's neither here nor there. We'll carry on.
People, is that not true? Let's be real, yeah? It shouldn't take anyone to say nothing, yeah? This is just Alan Shearer saying his little bit, throwing his little 5 pence in that's not going to make a difference, yeah? A lot of people have said a lot of things over the years, and let's really break it down. We've got players leaving, whoever they are, left backs. I don't want to say names. I hate saying Ashley Cole, Robin Van Persie, Sanchez, and just picking out the little names and whatever. But at the end of the day, people leave because of a lack of ambition. That's clear and fair to say. Absolutely fair to say. This has gone on for many, many years now, to the point where you look at the team now, we've got the same hearts as Arsenal fans, we're expecting the same things, but it's a completely different team. How dare we expect even an FA Cup win? The Cronkies done one thing right, I'm not going to deny it. When Wenger went, they didn't know what the fuck they was doing, but they got Unai Emery in. Do you know what? A tactical manager, they got him in the door. He was doing a few dilly-dilly.
As I'm saying at this point in the video, do you know what? The Cronkies, I don't believe they invest. I don't believe they've helped the team. I believe they've took money out. We can use the word siphoned, made, generated, self-sustained. All I can tell you is money has not gone into Arsenal after years and years and years. We can show article after article. The year we got Peter check for 10 million, we had 160 million in the bank, and we was told next summer you're going to get that money. What actually happened is we got Torreira. Guendouzi and Lichtsteiner, bruv. So there's money that keeps disappearing. We sell Iwobi, that's 40 million. They're talking that's 200 million right there. I'm not quite sure what's going on. But when it comes to the Emery situation, Carl Cunnings has said here in my comment section, if you're watching this live, which you must be now, click the live button, get involved. Emery's doing well now. Well, I lost the comment, but it did say Emery's doing well now because Emery's fourth. Barcelona he's a point above Barcelona. He's riding high on fourth, 2 points away from first, if I'm not mistaken. His worst spell in his career, basically, at Arsenal. And it wasn't that bad. Europa League final, 22 matches unbeaten. And I'm about to explain now why it wasn't that bad for Emery, because at the end of the day, he got to the final, 22 matches unbeaten. Denis Suarez on loan. That was the perfect point where now Kroenke's done everything right. Now you invest, whether you've done it right by skill or luck. Emery took Arsenal to the absolute ceiling it could be taken. And that's the next video we're going to have to do, because people can argue with me if they want. Emery took Arsenal to its absolute ceiling, and it needed investment right then and there, and it didn't get it. Now, we'll be lucky to be able to be playing like that and whatever. So let's carry on with the video. Let's hear this beautiful geezer out.
Dilly Dongs. Do you know what? 22 games unbeaten. Rambo had his best 3 weeks he's ever had. Ramsey did under him. And it was all going not too bad. Everyone was saying, oh my God, he's not all it is though. The wins ain't what they seem. We shouldn't be winning some of these games. No shit, Sherlock, blood. We're shit. Arsenal are shit. We had Mustafi, Socrates, Bellerin, well, he went out, Ainsley Maitland-Niles. We had a whole kerfuffle of a team. And then on top of it, you had all the injuries that happened. But we still went 22 games unbeaten.
Big up man like Joseph Masiko in the building. Man comes like a ball in the Chinese tray. Come through like a wrecking 8-ball. Blood. Emery's throwing jabs at Arsenal. LOL. It's deserved. He got screwed. Let's be real. Emery should start a whole Instagram account called Arsenal Done Fucked Up. Yeah? A bit like how Man United fucked up. You had the chance, bruv. Get Pochettino in and stop fucking a boot. They didn't, bruv. Yeah? What have we done? We pushed Unai Emery out. We chatted shit. He took us to our absolute ceiling. Oh, that's why the owners were really pissed, because he exposed it, bruv. All that was left was to invest 1 point in fifth, 1 point below Tottenham. Denis Suarez. Imagine if you just bought Hakim Ziyech. I reckon that right there, I could sit down with you and have an honest, genuine debate. If we replaced Denis Suarez, who basically came on 3 times for the season, 1 minute each time, no impact, pathetic, looked like a little boy wearing fucking pajamas that were too big for him. The shorts were about 8 sizes too big. So he definitely didn't contribute. You could argue he didn't take anything away from us, but he definitely did not contribute. If we bought Hakim Ziyech now for 42 million and he expressed himself, I love Arsenal, it's my dream hood club, that is where I want to go, 42 M's, there's an argument to say he arguably, he could have got us 2 points and benefited and helped the team and get 2 points. Why didn't they invest and you wait to buy? If it's 72 million on Pepe, but he was there for 42, it's an absolute, it's what I like to call a Mazzolini and Mazzawaza ding dong. KL says, Joseph, Emery making diss tracks. A lie. He's going to belly up and do a diss track, bruv. He's on the drill ting, Spanish drill ting. He's like, hola, 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 bonjour, merhaba, konnichiwa, hello, hello, hello.
That was the point that Kroenke was to invest. 22 games unbeaten, so many areas on the pitch need improving. So many, completely unfair. You get Unai Emery and you give him 42 million, he's got to get fucking shot from an obscure market, no real players. We can all argue we got backed. These are the people that are trying to kill Arsenal. Any Arsenal fan that argue Arsenal are being backed because we're buying people like Torreira, Guendouzi, Socrates, David Luiz, Willian. And then, right at the end of it, I'll give you Pepe, even though you don't need him. You're screaming for defensive midfielders and defenders. But the only reason we give you Pepe is because he's financially available on a cheap purchase. Cash. Zaha would have been better for half the price almost. No, we don't get him. He wants Fabinho. No, we don't get him. Ainsley Maitland-Niles, right back. We'll get you Lichtsteiner. Lichtsteiner,
but why does nobody talk about this? This is what's really, really annoying me. If you want to cut Arsenal up like a pizza and say we're going to look at each position player and talk about it and see how that correlates with investment, whatever, this and that. Bruv, Sanya left, yeah? We won't talk about why he left. He painted it very nicely, very nicely. You only have to type in 1 or 2 things, click, 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 to just see a few reasons why he felt that was the right decision. Bellerin pops up, bruv, out of nowhere, bruv. Don't know what's going on. We had Jenkinson there, bruv. They tried to fool us with Jenkinson. They tried our best to convince us the hockey player, Jenkinson, is a football player, bruv. They tried their best along the way. They're selling everyone, Gibbs, anyone and everyone. Anyone, bruv. Debussy. When you look in the market back then, type in the year. I can't remember the exact year now off my head. Type in the year we bought Debussy, then go and have a look about the caliber of right backs that was about. They've been buoying us for years. But you know what? Debussy gets injured in 10 minutes, yeah? Bellerin again. That's who we rely on for 50 billion years. He gets injured. Emery, we don't even get a right back. We put Ainsley Maitland-Niles there, bro. Then we've invested, we've saved money 15 years to finally get a right back. Cedric Soares, are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? There's no intent here. Don't you dare start blaming managers, this and that. All a manager can do at best is hit our ceiling. And our ceiling will have David Luiz in the back line. It's going to have Xhaka and El Neni in the team sometimes. It's going to have one striker in it, basically Aubameyang, sometimes not. So understand what our ceiling is. And we've been there already. We've done it straight away when we left with Emery. Understand that.
But people are still arguing with being bad. Do you know what? You can spend 100 grand on mediocre players with no ambition, and it's not their fault. They're going to have to be around quality, like the Henderson effect. You can have Henderson by yourself his whole life, he'll be shit. You've got to go and put a system and players around him. Let's say Liverpool ain't got players. Stop it. Firmino, Mane, Salah, Van Dijk. Listen, it's half-time right now for Man United and Leeds. I've seen McTominay turn into Maradona blood for 5 minutes. They're 4-1 up. You start getting the players in, Pogba, Martial, Bruno Fernandes. You just get the players in.
Can I ask you a question quickly? Actually, do you know what? I'm going to save it for when this is finished. Sorry, forgive me. Andrew, Unfake Playstyle said, I heard we're going in for Ericsson. Oh, I heard that as well. Did you mean Sony Ericsson? Because I think you mean every player is going to get a free Sony Ericsson phone. Because you don't mean Christian Ericsson, blood. Bullet.
Slowly, you're going to see more and more of what you want to see. But if you look one day and all of a sudden, you've got David Luiz, Gabriel Magalhaes. We don't know, he's our best player at the moment. But I'm saying we're going to see what's going to happen with them. Xhaka, Willian, Soares, Ceballos. None of these people are certified purchases, but somehow they've convinced.
Sorry to stop that again. I just seen Daniel Nemeth says Zaha isn't all that, but he's better than Pepe. Andrew Playsto then says Zaha is still having a better season than any of the attacking players we have in the forwards. And this is the thing. Zaha isn't all that, but he's better than Pepe. We'll talk about that now. I agree with both of you there, Daniel and Andrew. But one thing I do want to say is it's neither here nor there. At the time, for instance, if Arsenal's collapsing, it's not going to feel great to say, do you know what, we want to buy Neymar right now. No, you need this, you need... But what I'm saying is there was a point in Emery's reign when everything was positive. Type it in, AFTV done videos as well. We was winning games, we were squeezing through, and to be even better, we won 10 convincingly. In the next 11, we were scraping it, and we shouldn't have won it. It was passion, passione, a little bit of hola, bonjour, merhaba going on. We was just winning it. We were sneaking through with a bit of Emery sauce. I don't care what anyone says. Red Army, we got our Arsenal back. It happened for 5 minutes. And that's the point where we needed to get invested in. Add Zaha to that. Not Pepe, and I'm not trying to buy Pepe, but it's a Premier League Zaha player who we can definitely say is going to impact us, let's say, once to 5 times in a few matches in that Premier League because he understands it. It's different now to say, all right, let's get him now. When we haven't got the Red Army sauce, we're on an out army. There's no, we've got my old Arsenal back. Fucking, we love it. No, it's not. And if you zoom into the glasses here, that does say Hugo Boss. Thank you very much. Let's carry on.
It's the fan base. So we're shopping in an adequate market. Till we fix up, don't expect nothing more, people. Our team, at best, we're 10th to 15th. Right now, yeah, we're going through a dip. But you want to go through a whole change, use a whole protest, the whole energy, all this mess to get another manager in and finish a few positions above. It's time to get serious, people. It's time to actually diagnose the truth. For all the little donuts that say it's not cronky, thank you for helping killing the club, innit? That's all I can say. Until our next video, people, I could go on for time, but I'm going to watch the second half. And even Man United, even Man United, as shit as they are, bruv, look where we are, bruv. The truth's set in stone, bruv. Make sure you love your people. Make sure your people love you.
Thank you, my Donny Wani. Do you know what? That's a good point. How'd you get out of this team? Boom. People, that was a little thing I just tried there. Gonna do that a bit more often. We're learning the process, we're climbing slowly, getting themselves back up, this and that. But ultimately, you can let me know if you want me to upload that whole little video. I just looked through there separately, and I can put a link in the video so you can watch it properly. But basically, that was just another person, just interesting for me. Just another person, that's Alan Shearer, that is, who told us in June, you're going to get clouted. You're not going to get into Champions League. Arteta needs backing right now. It's not good enough. And then we fast forward, and he was right. Just a little video like that I prepared and planned. But a question I wanted to ask you, got a few things I want to tell you as well, but a question I wanted to ask you lot, and think, don't just bang it out. Have a little think, because I know, listen, no matter what no one says, and this and that, I've read comments and I've watched other channels within my chat all the time as well. I have to say, it's literally all the time. There is some people who know what they're talking about, bro, and that's what I really like, because I'm not the most smartest. You know what I'm saying? I just got my opinion. I know what I know and I've seen over the years, and I see what you lot think. But I want to ask you a serious question. I've been seeing we might be getting, they're saying we could be getting linked to Christian Eriksen. Let's say we did get one of these type of players, which we do need. Do not get to me wrongy ding dong. But ain't we getting led down a bit of a Pepe road there? Are we not getting led down a little bit of a shysty, wisty, heisty dingo? I would say, because what I'm trying to say to you is our defensive problems over, people? Forget what we've got. Forget because we've bought Socrates, Pablo Mari, Saliba, and Gabriel. We can keep buying till we've bought the fucking 8 gods of the world. But what I'm saying is forget money and how many you got. We need to look at it as a professional performance level. Are we really out of the race for defenders? Let's say we've got one, Gabriel Magdanas. Bruv, there's no way we can be out of the race for defenders in my eyes. I'm going to look at the comments in a sec. But therefore, if we're not out the race for defenders, I don't want to be looking at much more, because of the simple fact I believe to build a team from the back. That's why I believe Arsenal need a bit of investment. We've wasted it on all sorts of players because Emery's come in, we're lying to everybody. Here, you can have 30, 40 Emery. Here, Mikel Arteta, you can get a fucking Pepe. It's just little bits. When you add it all together, maybe there was 60, 70, 80, 90 or something there. But ultimately, I don't believe Arsenal should be, or if we're trying to actually be realistic and climb up the table, we can't be out of the race for defenders. Let me have a little look if anyone answered my question. Pepe's worth 25 mil now. Need to. Let me just have a little look. I wouldn't say that because this would be... brilliant. Who is this? Josh. Big up fucking Josh, blood. Big up, Josh. I wouldn't say that because we desperately need offensive players. That's just my opinion, bro. No, thanks for answering the question. I wouldn't say that because... So basically, I asked people if I think we should we are in the race for defensive. We need defenders. But it's like we are not getting linked with them at all because obviously in the eyes of Arsenal and maybe a lot of the fan base, we've solved that issue. How can we? We scored an own goal the other day. I wouldn't say that because we desperately need defensive. Let me see if anyone else has answered. You say build the team from the back. But do you know what? I've just seen this one. It's out. It's not in order. I've just seen it. You say build the team from the back, but we can build from the middle, like Everton, Allen, Decor, James. What I'm trying to say to you is I don't think we're building from the middle. I think the back's already built, Josh. I think we've bought Saliba. I think we've bought Gabriel. I think we've bought... Listen, we can go on. We bought Cedric Soares. Why would you buy Cedric Soares now? And what, you're going to buy someone else? To be serious. It's Bellerin. We actually have got our back four now. That is what is given to their manager at hand. Maybe they're going to buy one more person for the middle. But what I mean is do you not think that's adequate? Simple. Like, I don't think that's right. Are we really going to move forward like that? Are we still in the... Basically, we're not in the window. We're not looking for defenders, but we absolutely should be. This is half the problem. I'm ready to come out of retirement. I can play in defence. I'll be better than David Luiz. We could build from the middle. We could build from the middle by getting Eriksen, Isco, and add to pie. Are you what? We're gonna get Ericsson, UR, and Isco. That must be in the space of 10 years, bro. What, we're gonna get that in one season? Do you know what? If we got Christian Eriksen, UR, not Cantona, but UR and Isco in one window, that would make up for not buying a defender. Then, if you're saying we're actually going to not just buy a player in the middle, Josh B, you're saying we're going to make an impact in. So that's a very strong impact you're going to have. No matter what happens, it is on. Passing's going to happen, movement. Bellerin might have the chance to overlap. Tierney can actually get comfortable, let his hair down, and then I can actually start giving a fucking tactical opinion on the game. But I don't think that would happen. I would love that to happen. Just thinking of it now, first I was about to start cussing, but I'm just trying to give it the theory, the benefit of the doubt. Are you mad? Who are Ericsson and Isco? Yeah, of course, but it's never happening. Ericsson's probably a bit, I don't know, what's he saying these days? Uar's good, Isco again a bit, but it's just the contribution of the team in the middle, what could happen with it. We need 2 or 3 CMs, another CB, a right back and back up. You see what I'm saying? It's bait, a striker and everything, Guna. Joseph, that's true. Big up Herbert Chapman FC. Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted to inform you lot as well. Basically, well, let me read a few of these quickly. But we're going to be doing watch-alongs. We're going to commit to more or less a lot of the games. I don't see how I can commit to all of them because they're everywhere now, bro. The BBC Sports, Sky Sports, Amazon. Do you know what I mean? FA Cup game, you got to go down to the fucking valley and fight someone. If you win the fight, you get to watch the game, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's becoming like a fucking, it's a madness. Cedric is probs on Bellerin's level. I think in a different way, Andrew, depending on what style your brain is and what style as a manager and how you like to play, you can argue one's better than the other. Me personally, Cedric's going to come more handy for me in this Arsenal team due to where we are. We're a bit shaky, this and that and this. For me, he'll come in more handy. But then again, we've only seen flashes of him in spells. Bellerin I used to hold Bellerin very high in my expectation. I don't think he's flourished. I don't think he's gone to the next level. And do you know what? I don't blame the geezer, bruv. He's maintained. I don't blame him because you know what? How can you flourish under this Arsenal team? It's one of the reasons that a lot of players have to move on. In order to flourish, you need to be an Ashley Cole, a Robin Van Persie, Alexis Sanchez. You need to be cut from a different cloth because otherwise, how can you flourish in a system that doesn't let you exercise your talent properly? So let's just be real about it. Big up Andrew, my Don. Darren, like my father before me. I like that name. Big up yourself. I'd like to know your opinion on Saliba's situation. Do you know what, Darren? I beg you, someone, write me and explain to me a lot more on it. Do you know what? Because we've got him. People kept throwing in, obviously, top respect and all of that and everything about that he's got family situations going on. I'm not going to mention it. You know what I'm saying? People passed away or something. I don't know too much about it. But honestly, a lot with Arsenal, and I think it's a disgrace, Darren. First thing, Emery bought some. Listen, Emery came in, he got given 42 million. 10 of it basically was gone because it's on Leno, basically. Do you know what I'm saying? So you basically got 30 million. You end up with Torreira, Socrates, Guendouzi, Lichtsteiner. Oh, no, bro. No, do you know what? You end up with Bitchsteiner and all these other players. You get promised you're going to get money. A few seasons before that, don't forget, we bought check for 10 million, but we had 160 M's in the bank. They said this next manager's going to get it. 40, 10 on thing, 30. So now when you ask me the opinion of Saliba, it highlights the Emery situation to a T. And what's the Emery situation? It's the situation of the throne, the chair. It's not the managers that are compromised at Arsenal. It's the position. So how can we have a manager at the time who coincidentally was Emery? They buy him a player like Saliba and he doesn't even see him, bruv. You sack him before it comes. What are you sacking a manager for, may I add? You got rid of Wenger. This is all what I think about the Saliba situation, bro, Darren. You've got rid of Wenger. We're at an all-time low. You hire in, you get Emery in. Emery makes us finish 5th. You have a transfer window. You give him Lichtsteiner. But then halfway through that season, we win 22 matches or we don't lose 22 matches. We're on course for a Europa League final. Everything's going right. And that's against all odds. Everything's going right. 6, 7 injuries, everything. All you had to do was back in properly. Get Ziyech in. Get a little 50, 60 million pound midfielder that can actually add to Unai Emery's system. Maybe instead of getting fucking Saliba and waiting a year, wasting your money because you think you smell a bargain, Donkey Cronky, and it's Lacazette's friend and everybody's friend, and you're doing some banter thing because AFTV and Troops and everyone was on the jokes thing, not highlighting the thing. Why didn't you get Koulibaly up and Mancala? Why didn't you invest straight away? And then I'm pretty sure Unai Emery may have gained 2 more points if one of his defenders was actually in the team and not in fucking France. I reckon Unai Emery might have made the 2 points and finished Champions League. And then we would have been in a whole different problem. Because then we would have been in the Champions League. They still, don't forget, we didn't have Partey then. We would have qualified for the Champions League and they would have purchased Partey. And they would have said, look, this is because you've qualified. And this would have happened. Mate, we're fucked anyway. This is why the world's fucked. This is what's happened to the world. People are dumb. They listen and do everything, bruv. Everything. That's what's told to them. To be fair, our back four isn't that bad. Just replace Mustafi, David Luiz, and add Saliba and Gabriel. But you say that, bro. Nah, Josh, that's not true, I don't think. Because sometimes David Luiz hasn't even played. Or Mustafi. And he's still terrible. There's no commanding defenders there. Gabriel's new. So we've got huge problems. I hear you, though. That's your opinion. I disagree. Stay fresh. Pepe is too predictable, but he's here now, so we should work with him. I agree. Willian has destabilised this team for the year. Arteta is not the whole problem, but he's contributing to the problems. I think he's nothing to do with the problem, but he contributes. He could obviously... Listen, when you walk on that pitch, it's the 11 players and the manager. You're all winning glory and you're losing glory. So you contribute to the match and the score and everything. And we can call that problem, of course. But the problem, the path of Arsenal and where it's going, no. Do you know what I'm saying? But I agree with you, stay fresh. I agree, bro. I agree. But we got rid of Emery. Like I said, what do we want? We finished 5th. A point off a Europa League final. So the implication is you sack Emery, you get Arteta in, you don't buy nobody, you just get Partey 10 years later. And the implication being, or Gabriel as well, and the implication being now you're going to finish 4th. Has people lost their mind? That was Unai Emery, a tactical coach who fucking... What do you think? You need to invest in it. Uber, Martinelli, Saka, Laka, Balogun. That's enough for top 6. Uber, Martinelli, Saka, Laka, Balogun. That's enough for top 6? Well, not really, bro. That's only 5 players. If them 5 players was on the pitch versus 11 players, they'll get battered, yeah? So that's not enough for top 6 at all. It's a whole team. That's a very shiesty thing to say, Ball. What if in the back line it's got my granddad there then? What if they're up front, but in the back's my granddad, my great granddad, and my uncle? See what I'm saying? Going for live TV, whole new team then. We need a spine. Oh no, that was Andrew, sorry, not going for life. We need a spine. Every team has a spine, but we don't. What about Willian, David? I thought he was the spine. Start the revolution. Get AR mask. Let's all ruin AFTV. It's over again. Andrew, yeah, mate, basically. Paul Morris plays a positional, rigid style that will require width to produce width. He's used the wingers and the inside forwards are the FBC and Pepe is and left-footed. You see how he'd be limited. Plays. Great impact, says Herbert. Big up, Herbert. Josh, realist, I wasn't saying that we could buy them all in one window. I was saying that would be likely buys for those choices. Oh, no, you wasn't. We definitely ain't buying them in one window. That's how you know we're fucked, because that's what it would take. Stay fresh. Yes, one of the big problems is Willian. New to your channel, mate. Keep it realist. Yes, Darren, like my father before. I know you're new. Your name and that. To be honest with you, hit me today, bruv. When I prepared a whole video, I've done all of this, all of that. I asked my 1,700 Instagram people to like it. Everyone's like, yeah, Habba's blood. There was like 8 likes for 3 hours. Then I finally got 20 minutes into the video. But blood, this YouTube's never going nowhere, bro. So I just do this for you. Like, I don't need, like, for instance, I'm going to get a drink now, yeah? I don't need to... There's no expectations. I couldn't give a shit right no more. Imagine that. 2-3 years on the ting, bro. Thousands of hours of editing. Obviously, they closed that down and all them things. And now man can't even get 100 likes on a video. Piss man off. Yeah, exactly, bruv. Exactly. But you know what it is, people, yeah? Listen, let me tell you. Obviously, we're going to start doing some watch-alongs. It probably won't be tomorrow, though. It could be, but I want to... There's a few little things I want to sort out. But how we're going to start doing it is... It's going to be like a radio station, people. I've realised. How I'm going to do it is I'm going to have a little screen set up where... I'll have something on it. It'll have an explanation of this, that, and this. And it will just then be like an audio commentary. So I'm going to have titles for them, but that's how we're going to do it, just commentary style. So comments won't be popping up during watch-alongs, but the comments section will be there for you lot to talk to, and I'll be able to read the comment section, and I'll be talking to you throughout. But doing it that way, I'm going to be able to have a better vision and a better eye on the game. And then, in hand, I'm going to be able to give much better commentary. You get me? So I think that's going to be really good. So when that happens, we'll bloody enjoy it. You get me, my Donny Wonny Ding Dongs? Hold up, Ziyech wasn't linked with him. Ziyech was linked with Arteta last year. It doesn't matter who he's linked and what is this. Is he loved Arsenal, blood? You get me? We needed midfielders. We need players. We need to buy better quality. Is that what we're waiting for? Players to come out and say, I love Arsenal? Because that's not going to happen. And even when it does, we don't get them. But my Donnies, it's about that time. It's a quick one. Obviously, it's a quick one. You saw the preparation that went into the video. I always put time in it. Yeah, you know them ones, my Donny Wonny Ding Dongs. What's this? Oh. But yeah, I want to thank everyone for being here. Oh yeah, let me bang my thing in there if it's there. That's my little GoFundMe link. I shouldn't keep... Don't you do nothing, Paul, blood. Fucking hell. It's got to be someone else, blood, one day. But in fact, there's much more. Let's share the channel. This and that, and this. But yeah, honestly, don't even fucking bother, blood. What's the point? Arsenal are shit. The investment shit. The owners are shit. The pagans own the thing. And basically, we're going to sit back. We're going to comment on what we see, but we're probably going to see Arsenal go down the Swanee. Unless some divine intervention happens, blood, we can't see anything happening. So with that said, I'm going to ask you that if you wanted to watch the whole video from beginning to end, or should I upload it separately, or was that good enough? If anyone says they want it, I'll let it play before the video ends. Let's have a little look. That's my GoFundMe as well, blood. Support this. Now, what we need to do is, it doesn't even matter. It's not sustainable like this. I need to get my 5,000 subs back, blood. And then we can get back to trying to make $30 a day, blood. Yo, stay up with this. We're going to get you back up. Your voice is needed. Stay fresh. Blood, you know what? Like I said, I can't help it. I'm human, blood, isn't it? Something's been taken from me. I want it back. But it is really important to me. The main thing actually is Josh B, Professor Loveform, Stay Fresh, Paul Myers, people, and there's been a lot of people here from Day, Retro Gamer, Joseph Masiko, Lauren Wood's not here, but Herbert Chapman is here, Joseph Masiko, David Olatunji, my Donny Wonny Ding Dong, Daniel Nemeth, there's Herbert Chapman, I don't want to miss no one, Andrew, obviously Andrew's one of my dons, and he's a don to one of my other dons, Guna for Life. We got Fly Right, that's Mr. Fly Right. Everybody, all of my people, anyone I haven't mentioned, even the new people in the chat, they're going to be here. They're going to come to be valid, loyal, fun members that join the banter army. But that is actually the main thing that I've got my people to talk to. Obviously, man, like Carl as well. Everybody, if I missed anyone, I apologise. But yeah, lucky enough, no matter what happens, let's see the video, says Darren. All right, cool. I only wanted to see if one person upload the video. All right, let's have a little look. 1 second. Yo, stay up with definitely, blood. Big you up, my bro. Heads up, army. The race is not for swift, but for those that can endure. Do you know what I'm saying? Definitely, blood. Definitely. Big up myself, professional. Upload the video, says Josh. Upload the video separately, please. Big up AR, Joseph, Daniel, and all the man them in the chat. Let's see the video. Also, the video will also result in newer subs as well. It never does, Josh. I'm shadowed, blood. It don't, bruv. Some of my videos, you don't. I'm not going to moan because I enjoy doing my videos and editing and this and that. But it don't. It don't. I put a lot of time into them, and a couple of them did, and straight away they get traction. I could share and show you, not really, but yeah, they always get stopped. Big up, man, like Paul. See you, bro. Boom, boom. Everyone's saying upload, grey background again, fam. What's going on? Oh, what is that on the thumbnail? Are you chatting shit with me, bro? For fuck's sake. Why is that? Oh my days, it is as well. This is an absolute bullshit. This is what I mean. They're always fucking me over, bruv. Always. I filled that in my fucking self. It was a simple banging thumbnail that I made, as I do. If I don't say so myself, there it is. Dirty Bertie. So let's see if it lets me do it, even though I already fucking did it. Change, yes. You little fucking bastards. Ruining my fucking channel all the fucking time. Is that much? Just changed it, even though I changed it already. It's just trying to do me dirty. Now I've got to check if it's doing it again. But it blatantly is doing it again. And that's it. I'm leaving it like that if it is. I like it anyway. Yeah, it is still like that. Why are they fuck? Bro, this is what I'm saying. I put all the time into a fucking thumbnail, blood. Anyway, what can you do? Go and watch. Look, Denver's channel's there. Everybody's channel's fine. Fucking thumbnails for everything, bro. Brothers are doing true crime fucking podcasts about drugs and killing and murder. Everything's fine. You got David Icke here, bro. Look, talking about fucking pedos and shit. It's all fine. Me, football, no. Fucking can't. Can you imagine why I get pissed off people? Do a transfer show if you have time, mate. I'll upload, man. More views. No, yeah, says Andrew. Thumbnail. Imagine how sweet it will be when things change and become, well, that's sure 100%. Exposed AFTV lies. What's on the thumbnails? No one even seen the thumbnail. God damn. That is so upsetting, bruv. I'm so hurt, bruv. Let me show you the thumbnail quickly. This is why the channel's shit, though, because there's always something that I can't help. Alright. That's the thumbnail there. No one can see that, no? So fucking jarring, bro. I'm not saying it's the best thumbnail in the world, but I still put some time into it, bro. What's happening? I don't know. That's obviously the thumbnail thing. When I upload videos, sometimes I don't upload. I've got to take it back down. Starting up lives, fucking hard. Then the video gets shadowed because I'll go on. I'm like, nobody gets notifications. Sometimes of 20 or 30 people do, but I've got other people that are subscribed that have been unsubscribed, and I know because they're my friends. It's just long, bro. It's long, bruv. You type my name in, sometimes the videos don't come up. Always it's a different, like, it's just, the view ratio is off, bruv. I dropped the video, got 1,000 views. Edited it up, got 1,000 on the next one. Then got 4,000. Then got 100. Out, like, the likes stop, the views stop. It's like it just gets cut off. Can I have a spanner, bro? I thought you had one, bro. I thought man like Danny Wanny Ding Dong had one. The views. You got to pay. If you want a spanner, Daniel, you got to do at least a £5 donation, bro. Now, I'm not even joking, bro. This shit ain't free, yeah? This shit ain't free, bro. Real talk. What do you think this is? What do you think this is? I had it before. It's cost money, blood. I'm on a leading. See it now. Didn't at the start. Bro, take the glasses off because you must be pressing the wrong buttons for thumbnails. No, bro, there's no wrong buttons. I know exactly how to do it. I'm an editing genius, blood. I got no email notifications from you for months. I know, Paul. I know. Standard, bro. It's standard. Supposedly, he's what he is, bro. Paul Myra said, lol, pay you for a spanner. No, I was only saying that because while Daniel was saying it, he's a mod, blood. I just made him a mod, so just got to keep track of everything. I'll do a daily transfer show. Big new traction. It's true. I should. It's just right now I'm putting not all my time into it, but I'm putting about as much time as I can. Do you know what I'm saying? I've got to busy during the day and this and that, but I've still been dropping a video here and there. We'll do a transfer show, but the thing is, it's almost a lie because I know the transfer's dead, but we've got to keep up to date with it, so the time will come. I might as well start looking into it. You're right, Paul. Exposely going well. What you heard, Andrew? I've done my videos. I've done them, bro. I can't keep doing the same videos. Do you know what I mean? Because people don't want to hear it. We've told the truth. Yeah, big up Elite Stunt Man for Jan. We need tech assist, bro. You can recruit one of the army, bro. We need tech assist. Bro, can you recruit one of the army, bro? Retain creative, but farm out tasks. I said that right from the beginning of the channel, bro. People were to be on that. Do you know what I mean? I was on that, bro. Like, but people will be on it. But the thing is, you don't understand how it's time consuming. I see that little 10-minute video I just put on this while we was watching that Alan Shearer thing. It's only 10 minutes long. I edited that, I think, and this is continuous, no breaks. 60, 70, 97 minutes. What's 97 minutes? Just like 3.5 hours I was doing that. Continuous, no breaks. Because if you break, it stops. You're thinking, what? You didn't even do or say nothing. That's edited, bro. You've got to cut shit, shape it. I'm not saying I expect people to spend 3 hours on stuff. But it is time consuming, it's committing. That's why I'm pissed they took my channel, bro, because we got there. I didn't want a lot and I don't ask for nothing. I just, in the level of quality put into the videos and everything, it was there, bro. We was just about getting there. We was making Bejun was helping Certified Beast. Everyone was adding to it. And yeah, we was very on track to making that 30 a day, blood, that would have freed us up. And you don't know, we was going to be uploading 1 video a day, 2 lives a day. It would have got to morning and night. And then every now and again, a 4th video. But it's all good. We've got big plans. Like I said, we're doing radio style watch-alongs, definitely. And we're going to move forward with all sorts of other stuff. You said you'll hook it up last time, says Andrew Smith. What's that? Hook it up. Oh, what? Exposing the Donny Wanny ding-dongs. Well, I've exposed everything. I said it all. I'm sure there'll be times where I have to reiterate. We'll help you watch with what we heard on the grapevine. Yeah, definitely. That's important, obviously. That's important. But like I said, we just keep doing our thing, people. We keep just talking to each other, speculating. That's what you do. But where's the green, buddy? It's a boot. Joseph Daniel and loads of other folks here know their stuff, man. We can mail you what we heard. The AINT on the news if the boys are up for it. Yeah, definitely, boys. Definitely, boys. You know I'm always up for it. I've been stuck in hospital for 5 hours waiting for my mum. I'm glad you're here to relieve the boredom. Pick up yourself, stuntman. Make me a mod, please, bro. Andrew Smith. Big up my Donnies. All in good time, Ramha. You missed my last comment, says Tom. Bakey, wakey, ding. What? Are you sure you wrote it, bruv? How long ago was this? I don't think you pressed send, bruv. Nah, bruv. Must have been ages ago, Tom, and I missed it. Because I'm all the way back to my GoFundMe, bruv. And then you haven't written nothing. Where's your Green Mars fam? They're all about, bruv. They're all in the mask laboratory, chilling on the chilly willy ding dong thing. Just check that quickly as well. Man, like Daniel, you know. Daniel, did you actually give the dough for the spanner, blood? That was a joke. You didn't do that because of that, did you? Where is Daniel gone, bro? My Donny. You know that was a joke. Oh, you always you're a spanner manner. We need tech assist, bro. Dung, 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 dung. I've been stuck in. Hope your mum's cool as well, bro. Make me well, please. All right, that's it. We're gonna. I swear, I'm the only OG viewer that has never asked for a spanner. Just appreciate the content, people. That's good. We need a few people with the spanners. Obviously, last time when I went and checked the thing, it was because of Mel as well. There was about, I think it was like 60 people being blocked, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Sent you a fiver. Yeah, you didn't do it for the spanner, did you, Daniel? Like, that's what I'm saying. You know you had the spanner. When I said it, I gave it. I hope you didn't do it because of that, blood. I feel like a bastard, blood. I can. Oh, 6. Nice. I can refund it if you want, blood. Did you actually do it for the spanner? Real talk. Can you reply, please? Transfer show. I'm talking about, as you know, man. At this time in the Gunners' history, lots of people were tuning into transfer shows. Yeah, there is other doing it. But no, let me ask you this, guys. This is important. Please stay on the same page with me for a sec. I'm not saying it's a sellout thing, but should I do that? Because the thing is, that's how I'm going to be becoming professional, talking about the transfers, this, that. I'm always trying to keep it fully cronky. I'm not trying to do what's going to get views. That's not my... Think about... That's not what I'm trying to do. I just talk about what I think is the truth. But should I do this? Should I do it? My Donnies? Sent you 6. Big up yourself, Daniel. Thank you, bro. You didn't do it for the spanner, though, did you? Paul and Daniel are the last 2 donation members. Big up my Dons, blood. That's a 10 blood in the last day. That's definitely, I smell a little dinner on the ting. I smell a little burger and chips on the menu, blood. Love your stuff, though. I just want the best for you. So much respect, admiration. Ain't an easy thing you do. Big up. Yes, Professor Blood. So kind, bud. I wouldn't say it's hard either, bruv, to give you an opinion. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't say it's easy, but I wouldn't say it's hard. I'm not going to start milking it. There's people fucking getting convinced to go to wars and dying out there, bruv. There's a hard life out there. I've been homeless, but I've slept on concrete. And yeah, there's certain few spells of Arsenal I missed because of that back in the day. But I've never stopped the truth, bro. Like, and I tell you what is hard. This is what is hard, and I'm going to be real. And this could be a form of jealousy, salty bitterness. I don't know. I don't think it is, but it could be. If you don't say it is, then it is. I think it's out of order that we do live in a world where it is about PR. It is about tactics. It's not about everyone's voice is equally heard. It's not. And that's not a dig at AFTV on all. I'm saying that genuinely. Like, if your voice is not worth an actor. If a rich man says something, you're nothing. That's just dead, blood. That's dead. So admiration, bruv. I'll take it, blood. I'll take it, my Don. Trust me, I've seen a lot of stuff and done a lot of things, and people are like, why the fuck did you just do that? Elite Stuntman 51. All right. And one thing, listen, you lot can tell me now, man ain't real, yeah? I heard that Claude bought a brand new iPhone the other day, yeah? That's what everyone's sending me pictures, yeah? Because he's a baller now, Claude. Well, how can you be a baller? He's buying iPhones. Man's buying hobnobs, blood. Who's the real G? Who is the real G? You deserve more views. No, safe, Paul. Safe. We always get what we deserve, blood. So, like I said, I'm just glad I got some competent people. We're on the same wavelength. Paul Myers show, bro. All good. Thanks for asking. Hope you're all good, my guy. You need to do a transfer show. This channel needs subs. I know. I would have been on a whole different crazy path by now. There's an easy way to connect cronkies to the transfers. At this point, the transfers will bring more views. Cool. Of course. No way. I was always going to fund it. Nice, Daniel. Just wanted you to reply, blood. I felt like a bastard when I saw that, blood, because obviously it was a joke. Do you know what? I'm addicted to checking my GoFundMe, you know, blood. I can't lie, blood. It's like one day you think there's going to be a billionaire, blood. Do you know what I was going to do as a joke? Do a GoFundMe for £1 million and say to you, like, and what it says on it is, I want to buy a house. There's some people that I want to buy a car. I want a YouTube channel. I say I want to buy £1 million ass. Yeah, I'm good. Cheers, man. Haven't been out on the bikes for the past month. It's too cold, 5 degrees. I'm happy. Big up yourself, Paul. Where's Daniel? I mean, Chris, though. Man like Chris Smith. 5, but 1 tip. I was going to do it a week ago. Brother, whenever I ask for a donation or whatever, no one has to do it, bro. I know money's hard to come by. So when you do, and if you don't, it's all appreciated. No chicken shop here. No, it's not. The good thing about GoFundMe, which I didn't know, is you can take it out as and when. So it's good. Do you know what I mean? Because you gave me 10. I'll be able to spend that 10 with Super Chat. Well, you got to wait 6 weeks, then it take half of it and this and that. GoFundMe actually genuinely has helped me. I've had out of it now £33, and then there's another 20 there. It's like it's helped me, bruv. I swear to God, it has helped me, yeah, on my mother's life. Transfer show might get traction. January just around the corner. Yeah, it's true. It's true. But everyone's going to do it, isn't they? They're all going to do it. When I started this thing, nobody done watch-alongs, bruv. Turkish does watch-alongs now, bruv. Rants does watch-alongs. AFTV do watch-alongs. Claude does watch-alongs. Fucking DT, bro. Nobody done watch-alongs when I started this, except for Developer. But when I started it as well, my first videos when I was doing watch-alongs, I think they was getting 20,000 views to 50. I've got screenshots of it all as well. I'll show them on the next video. No one done them, bro. Nobody done reactions to fan cams. I was doing it for a real purpose. If you think it's crazy or not, I don't give a fuck. But I was trying to explain the flip-flopping. Now people react to Troops AFTV out, and isn't that all for banter? Football terrorists, isn't that like the whole thing's been hijacked? And this is what happens, bruv. This is what happens. Sonny was one of the biggest people who helped turn it. Do you know what I mean? That pagan. I agree for Professor, proper little pagan. And I'm the kind of brother, bruv, yeah. These guys done everything they're good to fuck me up, yeah. Close my channel down and put me this and that, blood. I have pictures of these brothers. Some are gay, some are transvestites, all this. I still wouldn't expose that stuff. Claude, death threats, drug taking, all this. I haven't exposed none of it because that's not the person I am. I'm not going to go to sleep good Like, you're a pagan for Arsenal, this and that. And they close man down, bro. These men are pagans, bro. You don't even know the kind of people they are. Wanted to do it ages ago. Do it, Professor. Will you ever unmask and become more out there? Says Tom Tremere. When I take over, I already told people, the day I take over AFTV and subs, the mask will come off. Get some of the army on too. Fund this, man, read this. Oh, do you know what? I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you that, but this is what we're going to do anyway. Imagine. Commentary, boom, boom, boom. The screen's going to be whatever. On the screen, I'm going to have, like, see when you go on the radio and it's 5 Live or BBC and you see that that screen. I'm going to have that, but with something looping, it's like something on the screen happening. Then I'm going to be in the background, and it might not happen on the first couple of games though, but eventually we're going to have a call in, and then at half time we'll have one person, so it'll be a random call, whoever I answer, and at that half time we'll have 10-minute chat about the first half. Then after, we'll have a couple call-ins about the second half, and that's definitely going to be one of my main shows. That's 100%, and the phone will only turn on in their moments, and it will be a mobile number on loudspeaker. Just you can hear the convo, but that's definitely happening. If not Man City game, it will happen the game after. I've got to create the screen for it and everything. I've got the mic and everything, but that's definitely happening. Josh 05, big up yourself, my Don. You made me go and check my fund me again, bro. You got me gassed. I'm like a baby in a candy star. And if not, why not? Why can't you unmask? If not, why not? Well, I can unmask, bro. I can do anything I want, bro. Anything, bro. Anything. I can suck your girl's pom-pom, bro. Anything. I'm just saying, it's about what you do, innit, in life. I don't eat pom-pom, so I can do anything I want. Of course I could. When you're watching the radio, is that what you say? Do you say, oh, Mum, turn the radio off, or Darren, turn the radio off, please? They say, why? I need to see them. I'm the opposite of what people have ever heard. I'm the opposite of what I'm not there so I can blow up and get me known and I'm attracted to a logo and this and that. I've got a mission. We've got our mission. Got my platform and we got our voice, and yeah, I'm not milking anything. I'm not trying to sell a situation for more than what it is or for less than what it ain't. We're just almost a vessel that just transferring the message, man. My banter videos and all of this. Once we get 1,000 subs, we're going to get a Patreon as well, and that's where I'm not putting food reactions. I've got obviously food reviews. I've got all sorts of stuff, but I'm going to put that all separately, bro. That's for a whole separate thing. But it's all good. There's nothing to expose, Andrew. Prove it, bruv. I don't know what you mean. Have I lost the track? Andrew, you've just popped up in the last... Oh. You the one that clashed with DT on that show. You the one that clashed... What are you talking about, bruh? You the one that clashed with DT on that show. And then your next comment... Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, there's nothing to expose. Prove it, bruv. Well, could you maybe do a little bit more than 2 words and 3 words? Bring the storm. Good idea. I would love to participate in a call-in. Oh, it's definitely going to happen. Definitely, boys. That's definitely happening. Definitely. 100%. It's a bullet. I've got to buy a pad, though. Well, my TV, which is right there, is broke. That's gone. So I got my laptop. I'm not buying a new TV, but I'd fuck that. I'm buying a pad. I've seen the Samsung Galaxy that's cheap. It's £120. Obviously, it's Christmas. My mum's sending me £30. Bullet. So I got another 30 from my GoFundMe, which I've stacked. That's 60. So it's going to be at least probably New Year or maybe a couple days before or something. I've got to get my pad. And then set it up on there live, watch it on the thing, because you can't watch it and do a live because it doesn't let you because it thinks you're recording the game. And then we've got to get the Bluetooth speaker for the phone, and it's all good. Better with the mask. I disagree, Paul. What did Paul say? Better with the mask. No, you're allowed to disagree. That's fair, though. That's fair if you don't want to, but you can just listen. You don't have to But I hear you. That is your opinion, and you can give it. It's not a mask. No squidism. Whatever. Paul Tremere, no worries if it ain't for you. No. It's not Jogontic. He's asked, he got his answer. And now if he decides it's not for him. Some people do want to look. If they don't like what they look like vanity, looks is important to a lot of people. Do you know what I'm saying? There's women out there won't even look at you, blood, if you're not their cup of tea. There's some brothers that do it as well. If a woman's not their thing, they won't even look at all. Me, I don't judge shit like that. I'm on a whole different wave. You might drown from this wave, blood, if you get too close. Lee Gunner's happy with losing. Of course he is. He's done the Baku thing. Why does DT dash his phone? Baku thing. Why has Claude got a new phone? Baku thing. Why are they on an out thing? Baku thing. What are they smoking? Tobacco thing. The real Arsenal. Don't go into this transfer show nonsense. Say, others do it, but it's bare specs and hopes. They never get anything right. People will come to Cronky Out State by knowing how genuine you are. People come to Cronky Out State by knowing how genuine you are. What do you mean on that last week, bro? I'm not saying it right. They never get anything right. I got that bit. People will never come to Cronky Out State by knowing how genuine you are. No, I hear what you're saying. No, the real Arsenal is. That's why I'm just you struggle trying to keep it real. I would. What I really want to do is react to what a lot of flip flops are saying, but I can't because they'll close the channel down. So it's mad. Even though I've seen there's a place called Skullfuggery, there's other channels that have got reacting to AFTV. I don't understand what's going on. They must have deals with them and stuff. Then players perform for the CPL for months. One major signing in the summer and same next season, says Tom. A lie. Want Martinelli against Chelsea? Yes, soon as he's ready, stick him on. Just popping up the road to get some Yorkshire tea for the morning. Big up yourself, Daniel. I'm a PG man. Well, at the moment, I'm on the PG. Like David, if you hate what League Honor represents, stop watching them. Like David, if you hate what League Honor represents, stop watching. Exactly. Hate's a strong word, but I just think them. I reckon if you honestly got down to the core of them, League, Troops, DT, they all know Cronky Out, but they can't say it. They're doing their business. And that's why I'm not just going to start selling something that I don't believe in and end up like one of them. If I'm going to have a business out of this and I'm going to even make £1 or $1 million, it's going to be from saying what I believe. It's not going to be following the trend. No way, bruv. I'd rather die with one sub. Martinelli reminds me of Son. He don't remind me of nothing at the moment because I can't remember. It's been a while, but he's better than Son, bro. But Son's wicked. But I'm saying that's me stunting there. But I feel like he's got a high ceiling. But I see what you mean, movement-wise. David is going to be conflicted with Willian playing against Chelsea. David, man like Olotunji. DT is an actor, David. He rehearsed it in the mirror. A lie? I bet that weren't even his real phone. You know, I bet he had a backup one. Grown men acting like that because somebody lost. Fucking hell. I hate to see what happens if something actually happened in there, no? Blocked me. Andrew, man. It's the two. Do you know what it is? It's the two words, bruv. I'm trying to put it all together. And I'm trying to look for your previous comments. I forget your other comment by the time I get to your next one. So blocked me. I'm baffled again. Andrew, smash. No one blocked you. Andrew Smith, no one blocked you. Oh, okay. I was saying, have you been talking to other people and I've been replying? All right, bro. Yeah, no, there's no blocking going on this channel. And if someone does get blocked, you just get unblocked because it does happen sometimes. But if you get blocked, I should know. Make the transfer vids with realist slant players who won't sign. Like, that could be a different angle on it. The transfer window, people who we won't sign. But we are going to sign some people. But my whole point is I think we've been scapegoated. Are we out of the... Like, we need defenders. I'm sorry. Do more food reviews. I am going to, but I don't think it's right for this channel, bro. It is. I'm going to add that to my Patreon. Or I might have a whole separate channel. But I'm thinking instead of having that, no, but the Patreon ain't really going to grow the channel, is it? The Patreon's for existing people. I don't know, bruv. Nothing helps the channel, though, bruv, to be honest with you. And it's a lot of work that goes into all of them things. I want to do it, though. But I just got to figure out the organisation of it, I suppose. Is it true what you're saying about these man AFTV called Robbie Football Trace about some being gay, death threats, drugs? Ding, ding, ding. Well, I'm not going to start saying things like this and that. Whatever I said, go and listen to it. Is what I said, innit? I can't agree with what you said because the words might be different. You have to check what I said. Allegedly, yes. Do food reviews. We need the food reviews relist back. So what the problem was when I went into hospital, I got blood poisoning. It's the food, bro. I can't eat the cheap food no more. Like now, at the moment, all I've been eating every day is boiled pasta or boiled rice. In the morning, I have porridge. And I had a couple bananas, this and that. Then I have boiled pasta or boiled rice. And to be honest with you, I struggle. After that, I'm struggling because I keep eating pasta too much and ketchup and shit like that. But fucking every now and again, I have a dirty burger, like a beef burger from a shop. But I'm trying to stay away from bad food. But I've got to do the food reviews. But maybe this is what I mean, bruv. I don't think... Yeah, I've got to just plan it a bit more, I suppose. I've got to look into it. We definitely got to grow people, but... Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. It's all going to get done in the end. Damn it, my chats are not coming through properly, says Tom. Sorry, Tom. The pressure our fans put on the players is disgusting, and it's a part of the cycle of negativity. We get too hyped over a few good players and then hate them when they miss a half chance. Yep. It's literally the definition of flip-flop, innit, Stay Fresh? AI, you can dispute the flip-flops, just be smart. Many ways to skin a split. Oh, lie. Tom, is it on live chat, not top chat? Yeah, that's what you got to do, put it on live chat. I will not tolerate and accept it if D&T does not get nominated for Best Actor of 2020. Oh, lie, BAFTA. Ricky Gervais handing him the thing. Don't say man's name, blood. K9, Golden Balls winner. Bang on. But in the past, you combined the food reviews on the channel. I did, but they didn't really get no views, to be honest with you. No one cared. The real David Olatunji, I love your clothes, man. Like an episode of Star Trek Next Generation. That's KSI blood. Repeat what you said then from your own words about these man. You got things on them, but you don't want it exposed. No, what you got to do, Andrew, is go back to the video when you think what you heard and just put it slowly so you can listen to it, yeah? Martin only going to be on the mad one. It's going to be on a Mazzy Wazzolini ding dong. But my Donny wanting ding dongs. It's been good. It's been beautiful. It's been lovely. It's that time. Make sure you love your people. Make sure your people love you. It's AR. And yeah, look forward to slowly we'll get this. We'll slowly start getting there, and I'll provide in my loyal 20 to 50 subs. I'll start trying to get that schedule together properly. And yeah, like lately, everything lately is just a bit slapdash. But you don't know. You've been here on the journey with me. You know what we're up against. So good show AR as usual. Nice one, Kyle. It's just casual, bud. You get me? Just chilling, doing our thing. The City game is tomorrow. Yeah, I know. Peace and blessings to all his. I was waiting out for Andrew to come back. Andrew Smith to say something. I didn't want to just give my cocky reply and not let him say his bit. It's not fair, but nothing's come up. Big up AR in the chat and David. I was only hairdressing messing. Andrew, I'm waiting for your little reply, bro, because I don't want to cut you off. It's a bit rude. I had the last say. I was just waiting, even if you want to just say goodbye, blood. But if not, I'll wait a few more secky wacky ding dongs. Oh, no, no. Arteta lost the dressing. Where did he put it, David? Where do you reckon he put it? All right, that's it. I've waited for Andrew Smith. He must have gone. He was only here because he wanted to hear about some. It's not gay. It's technically called homosexual. Okay, that is the correct term. Yes, or bum love. But yeah, Aubameyang hustled us. I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler. Did I get your bike fixed? So no, well, it is fixed. No, not the actual motorbike, but the bike's fixed. It just needs, the wheels need to be pumped up now. They're not punctured. They need to be pumped up properly. I'm waiting. I know it sounds dumb, bruv, but I'm just not buying the stuff. My friend's coming back tomorrow, one of my neighbours, and he's got all the like little things I need. Tighten this, tighten that, pump up this, pump up that. A pumps are expensive, bruv, and all these little things, you got to get the add-on and this and that. So it's coming. But to be honest with you, this little period between now and Christmas Day, the Deliveroo, it's been a nightmare, blood. It's a nightmare. Uber Eats, sorry, and all that shit. Uber Eats. It's fucking, yeah, it's just a little bit less busy, blood, because busyness doesn't help. Just fucks your day up. Big up AR and Co. Yes, Council of Nicaea's my Don. Aubameyang hustled us. Peace. The players don't want to play for him. A lot. Lee Judges was shouting, "We're going down, baby, because Wenger ain't around, and the whole table is upside down. Oh, shibbity ba 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 ba." David, we don't care. The players don't. We care. We do care. Never disrespect Olatunji. I got the cereal milk stream. Big up all the ideas, man. Thanks as always to AR. Dark times, rather, and you are a beacon. Professor Blood, you always say some stuff that gasses me. You're the reason why I'm here late, Blood. Extra half hour and shit. David Olatunji, half of them don't. There is a row in the dressing room after Pepe is down talking to. It's the players that don't get on. Yeah. Lundberg said it already as well, before anyone even come in. Whoever comes in, it's fucked. Everybody knows it. It's easy to blame Arteta, blood. It's just the easy thing to do, isn't it? People say it's easy to say Cronky out. It fucking ain't, blood. Your channel gets closed down. You lose all your investment. You waste money on laptops, cameras, and these pricks, bruv. Fucking hell. But that's what it is. But you know what it is, people? It's AR. Read the ding dong. Share, like, sub. Thank you for watching. And yeah, till next time, people. Yeah, I'll catch you lot soon. Make sure, people.